I met a guy last week with a problem.
Oh?
Oh, boy, this guy told me he had an affair with a girl 3 months ago. The guy's going nuts. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah?
He told me what happened was the rabbit didn't die. It just stays in critical condition, you know?
Rodney Dangerfield knew exactly how to wreck a celebrity's composure, hit them with non-stop jokes so fast they couldn't catch their breath between laughs. That was his secret, and it worked again and again. These were the moments celebrities simply couldn't handle Rodney Dangerfield. Johnny Carson is nearly in tears, laughing, completely losing it, as Rodney keeps firing off punchlines without missing a beat. Rodney didn't ease up just because he was sitting down, not at all. He turned the couch into his own stage, bringing wild energy and joke after joke. Dom DeLuise couldn't handle Rodney at all, and that made it even funnier because Dom's huge reactions became half the show. Rodney had Dean Martin grinning from ear to ear, and that says a lot. Dean was known for staying cool and smooth, but Rodney's loose, sharp delivery broke right through that calm image. Then Jackie Gleason bursts out laughing as Rodney stays fully locked into the bit, never forcing it, never overplaying it, just landing those classic Dangerfield shots one after another. And even President Reagan can't stop laughing at Dangerfield. That's what made Rodney so dangerous on television. Nobody was safe when he got rolling.
Well, the other night I took the wife and kids out. I figured I'd play it safe. Left all lights on the apartment, left the radio on, left a note in the front door. The note said I'm inside. Came home that night, I still got robbed. The guy left his own note. He said, I looked all over for you. I don't know. I tell you, I can't do nothing right, you know? When I bought my dog, I got stuck. I got a dumb dog. Well, it took me 2 years. I taught him how to sit. He forgot how to stand. Very big.
Is that selling well, is it?
Very, very, very big. Very
Big seller, big
Actually,
seller.
the book was a sequel to the doctor's very first novel.
He had another novel.
Oh, another novel, yes, which is all about togetherness and exercise.
Oh?
Entitled Push-Ups Can Be Exciting.
I think I read that one.
You read that one?
Read that one.
Yes.
He got 6 months for that, didn't he?
Got 6 months for
Yes.
that one, yes.
Well, you should
But
be...
I'll tell you, Johnny,
Yeah,
you
do tell
take
me.
care of your spark plugs and points, you'll never have trouble with your car. Never, right? You know that.
How are your points?
Plugs and points are the whole thing. My plugs are okay, I have trouble with my points.
I've heard that.
Yeah. But spark plugs are very, it's hard to get good spark plugs today.
I didn't know
it's
that.
hard.
Really?
Well, you know what they say about spark plugs.
What do they
You
say?
turn them upside down, they all look
Look
alike.
like, sure they do.
This one stands out right away because the reaction is coming from Ronald Reagan, and that makes the whole moment feel unusual from the start. But Rodney never changes his style to fit the room. That's what makes it so wild. He walks in doing Rodney no matter who's watching. Then Rodney breaks Johnny Carson again. This has that classic Dangerfield rhythm where the jokes hit so fast Johnny can barely recover before another one lands. Carson is struggling to stay upright, laughing too hard to keep up with the non-stop one-liners. Rodney doesn't give Johnny room to breathe. Every joke rolls straight into the next, making the whole segment feel like a full-speed sprint. That relentless pace is what makes it chaos in the best way. Then Rodney has Dean Martin rolling on the floor laughing. And this clip hits hard because Rodney clearly knows how to play into Dean's laid-back energy, keeping the jokes moving without ever seeming rushed. It's a perfect balance. Quick shots, little pauses, then boom, another laugh. Dangerfield making Conan O'Brien lose it is another classic.
I don't like classy restaurants.
You don't like classy
I
restaurants?
like to eat home.
Home.
Home, I don't have to worry about a tie and a jacket, nothing. You know, you want something else, no big production with waiters. You open a refrigerator or see what's around.
Right.
If I got a refrigerator at home, I can't figure. It's very deceiving.
Oh.
My refrigerator, it's always full. There's nothing to eat. We got things in our refrigerator like a half a bottle of flat soda, a cup with a broken egg in it. This broken egg has been laying there for 4 months, just waiting for someone to scramble it. We have one bottle of ketchup that we use. Then we have another bottle of ketchup. It's almost empty. It's been there now for a year and a half.
Life's not easy.
Not easy. You can't trust doctors either. They're all mixed up. You
really
kidding?
think so, huh?
My proctologist used to be a photographer.
Yeah.
Hey, he took x-rays, told me to bend over and say cheese. One time I saw him, he gave me sleeping pills. He told me to take them whenever I wake up. So when I was born, after the doctor cut the cord, he hung himself. I tell you, my problem is I drink too much, way too much.
Yeah.
I gave my doctor a urine specimen. There was an olive in it.
Seeing an old-school comic drop into a younger late-night world should feel out of place, but it doesn't at all. Rodney takes over almost instantly and proves great comedy never gets old. And then the top 10 list with David Letterman absolutely destroys the room. That format gives Rodney tight structure, but somehow he bends it into his own rambling, unpredictable style. Letterman knows he's watching a master at work because Rodney turns simple list comedy into something completely his own. Rodney destroys the Red Fox show in 1977, and you can feel right away this is a different kind of Dangerfield performance. There's a rough, unpolished edge to it, and that fits Rodney perfectly because he sounds hungry, locked in, and coming for every laugh. The jokes come in clean, concentrated bursts with almost zero wasted space. Every punchline hits hard, and the crowd reacts instantly, making the whole room feel alive and electric. Nothing feels delayed. It's raw reaction after raw reaction. And Red's stage fits Dangerfield like a glove. This isn't some polished network couch setup.
I tell you, folks, with me, nothing comes easy. You know, I can't lose any weight. I tried jogging. I keep running into restaurants. I tell you, with me, nothing works out, you know. I'm still heavy. I can't lose any weight. Now, last week I went nuts. I tried the rice diet. Between meals, kept folding my shirts. No, I tell you, I'm a little upset myself lately. My wife keeps bothering me. I'm putting on weight, you know. Yeah, she keeps coming up with new diets all the time. Well, one week she put me on a grapefruit diet. Yeah, for 7 days I had 10 grapefruits a day. It ended up I lost 4 pounds. I got a citrus rash. That's I keep busy, you know. I keep busy doing these things.
Well, we appreciate it.
The answer to life is you got to keep busy.
You have to keep busy.
That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, right now I'm looking forward to a very exciting new venture. It's not definite. She just moved to my building, you know.
Which?
It's all right. Now, but this girl's a wild girl, I'll tell you that. You kidding? I took her to a bar to have a few drinks. She gave the mechanical bull her phone number. Really, a wild girl. This is on all the way, isn't it? It's on all the way.
No, we checked it right after the opening. It's all working.
This feels like two comics speaking the same hard-earned language, built in tough clubs and real rooms. That chemistry jumps off the screen. Even the grainy 1970s production adds something special. It gives the whole performance a gritty, unfiltered feel that makes the comedy hit even harder. Rodney's energy feels younger here, more aggressive, more driven, like he's proving something with every line. Red's enthusiastic introduction builds real anticipation before Rodney even steps on stage. You can feel the audience knows something big is about to happen, like they're watching comedy history unfold in real time. And because this setting feels looser, the material comes off even edgier and freer. Red can be seen watching from the wings, laughing at jokes that sound sharpened by years in tough clubs. With the intimate lighting, the room feels more like a smoky nightclub than a sterile TV studio. And even Rodney under those hot lights looks fully in the fight, sweating, firing, and absolutely tearing the place apart.
I mean, I had a rough. I told my old man I'm sick and tired of running around in circles. He got mad. He nailed down my other foot. My old man, he didn't help either. The time I was kidnapped, they sent back a piece of my finger. He said he wanted more proof. I mean, it was the same thing when I was a kid, no respect. My old man told me Mickey Mouse died in a cancer experiment. My old man, he didn't help either, kept taking me to the zoo. He said he was hoping my real parents would claim me.
You really had a great crowd tonight, huh?
Were they beautiful? Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you know me, Dean, I love crowds, love crowds. When I was a kid, my house was always crowded, always people around. You know, I come from a big, old-fashioned, hard-working, stupid family, that's why. Nobody liked my family when I was a kid. Nobody liked us, you know. They always wanted to get rid of us. And one time, my family went on a picnic in the woods. The animals started a forest fire.
His relentless machine gun delivery leaves absolutely no dead air at all. No awkward pauses, no slow spots. Just joke after joke flying non-stop. Rodney keeps the pressure on so hard, the room barely has time to recover before the next laugh hits. Red nods at certain punchlines with real appreciation. And you can tell he recognizes serious craftsmanship when he hears it. Those applause breaks feel fully earned too, not forced. The crowd is reacting because Rodney is crushing. Even Rodney's tie gets looser and more disheveled as the performance keeps heating up, which only adds to the chaos and energy. This is Rodney before full superstar status, before becoming a household name, and that hunger shows in every second. Red's deep respect comes through clearly in the generous stage time he gives Rodney. He lets him run, lets him cook, and Rodney finally gets some respect from Red Fox in a major way. And Rodney with Red Fox was such a powerful mix because they brought two totally different comedy energies, but both hit hard in their own way. One sharp and rapid fire, one smooth and commanding. Together, it was a devastating combination.
I tell you, with my wife, I got no respect at all. I mean, she marries me, keeps talking about Marcello Mastroianni. Yeah, I took her to an Italian movie a year ago. That's all I hear is Marcello Mastroianni. To me, it sounds like a side dish. I tell you, my wife can't do nothing right. She can't cook, the worst cook in the world. Gave my kid alphabet soup. He spelled out help. She's a lousy cook, too. She can't cook at all. I leave dental floss in the kitchen, the roaches hang themselves. And I tell you, my wife, she can't cook either. My house, we pray after we eat. I bought a pressure cooker. Now I eat off the ceiling. You've wondered which is a funny chair, which is a funny room, and you don't know what to do there. It's strange. But he filled in for me there. He's filling in for me now. And Will Jordan was there, and Henny Youngman. You know, you can't talk business with Henny Youngman. He did a show for me when I did it for nothing, too. Very nice. Called him up. I said, Henny, want to do a show for me? He says, you hear this one, Rodney?
Yeah, that's way too much.
And here's what I said, I want to do a show, I'll pay you. He said, you hear this one, Rodney? And he finally did the show for me, did it for nothing. It was very nice. And he told me a funny joke, too, young. He said, this guy calls up. He says, the other guy says, you got the wrong number. He says, are you sure it's the wrong number? He said, I've allowed you before. That was a funny joke that Youngman told me.
Red brings this relaxed, supremely confident host energy, and then Rodney steps in, throwing rapid-fire punches right away. The contrast is sharp, but it works perfectly because their styles bounce off each other so well. You can feel the room respects Rodney before he even hits full momentum. And once he gets rolling, the laughs start stacking up non-stop with that signature Dangerfield rhythm. One hit after another with no slowdown. Rodney sounds especially comfortable here, performing in front of another truly great stand-up who understands the craft from the inside. That mutual respect between comedy veterans gives the whole moment extra weight and makes it feel even bigger. Red's introduction even calls out Rodney's long struggle for real industry respect, which makes the whole setup hit harder. It plays beautifully with Rodney's famous no-respect persona, adding that ironic twist that makes the segment even stronger. And Red gives him extended uninterrupted time because he knows Rodney is going to deliver. You can tell there's trust there. Even the audience feels different, more varied, more locked in, and Rodney's material about career struggles and frustrations lands with brutal honesty and huge laughs all at once.
Would you like him to see that?
Whatever you say. I mean, whatever you want to do, we'll do. I just want to say before the clip, though, that, you know, it's a sad thing coming up, you know, for me. And, you know, May 22nd, yeah, over, you know. And, you have to become part of someone's life, like a habit, you know. And, and every day, you know, night, you look forward to the show. No, it's tough to find a woman, Johnny. It's tough. I'm lonely. You have no idea. Lonely guy, huh? Oh, you have no idea how lonely I am. How lonely? I'm so lonely. The other day in traffic, a guy gave me the finger, and I enjoyed it.
Red laughs at inside references only working comedians would fully understand. And that gives this whole performance another layer. These aren't just crowd laughs. There's real knowing laughter coming from shared experience. The stage setup feels looser and less formal than stiff network television, and that works perfectly for Rodney. His confident, relaxed posture shows how comfortable he is among real peers, not just playing to an audience. Red even throws in supportive comments here and there, and that only strengthens the whole exchange. It stops feeling like just entertainment and starts feeling like a real celebration between hard-earned equals. You can feel that unspoken bond built from years in brutal comedy clubs. When Rodney references notoriously tough venues and painful bombing stories, Red clearly understands from personal experience.
Hey! I'll tell you one thing, though, Martin, you gotta watch your drinking, I'll tell you that. I mean, I solved my drinking problem. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. I still drink, I use a different name, that's all. Oh, what can I tell you? But Kevin, how are you, baby, huh?
Hey, Ronnie, what's up, man?
Going along, trying to make the most of it, you know.
Yeah.
But Vegas is something, isn't it?
No, really something, Vegas.
A lot of things people don't know about Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, right here, the population never changes. Never. Every time a kid is born, some guy leaves town.
Hey!
One time I took out a belly dancer. She told me I turned her stomach.
Really?
And one time they fixed me up with a girl. I got stuck, I'll tell you that. Yeah, blind date like, you know? Yeah, they told me she had early American features. Yeah, she looked like a buffalo.
And that makes those moments hit even harder. The laughter has that knowing quality from people who truly get the struggle behind the jokes. Red's visible affection for Rodney shines through the entire segment, and it turns into something bigger than comedy alone. It becomes a celebration of craftsmanship, survival, and respect earned the hard way. And Rodney's gratitude for the platform Red gives him comes through in every carefully delivered joke, making the whole moment feel special and unforgettable. The respect flows both ways here, and that's what makes these moments so powerful. There's real mutual recognition, and the jokes land with even deeper meaning in that kind of support. In this setting, it proves something huge. Even the self-proclaimed no-respect guy got major respect from the people who truly mattered. And that's what made Rodney Dangerfield a comedy legend. From smooth Dean Martin to President Ronald Reagan, some of the biggest names in entertainment ended up powerless against a sweating, anxious-looking guy with a loosened tie firing off jokes like a machine. That was Rodney's magic. It wasn't flashy stories or complicated setups. It was...
Okay, whatever you say, I don't know. Now I lost my place.
I just assumed you had to breathe at one point. You're talking about, she looked like a buffalo, I believe.
Oh, buffalo, yes.
Yes.
Buffalo, right, okay. Anyway, Buffalo. No, who's in town? My doctor. Dr. Vinny Boomba.
He's here in town, your doctor.
Yeah, he's in town, and he has a new book coming out.
Yes?
Great book. The book's it's about an American girl who marries a Mexican boy.
Yeah.
The book's entitled "She Fell in Love While His Visa Was Extended."
Turning every personal disaster into a 2-second punchline and hitting you with 3 more before you finished laughing at the first one? That speed, that vulnerability, that chaos, absolutely unstoppable. Rodney proved that laughing at failure could be an art form, and that's why his comedy still hits today. The reactions from these celebrities show just how impossible he was to resist. Which celebrity reaction to Rodney Dangerfield do you think was the funniest? Johnny Carson losing it, Dean Martin cracking up, Reagan laughing non-stop? Let us know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more iconic comedy moments. Drop a comment with your favorite Rodney clip and tell us who we should cover next.